Right, we're back with some mods. So the first one we got today is the BGA network distributor. This is by Disturb Simulations, 3.13 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. We've got two options. So we've got the first one, which is on the right here, 75 grand. This is going to be slightly different than normal. We'll go down that road. And then we've got the cheaty version, which is like the previous version, just a little bit more cheaty. Now what these are, as the name would suggest, network distributor. You're going to put your electric and your methane into these, and it's going to clean it up, shall we say. It's going to process it a little bit better, and then you're going to get more money for it. So we're going to go and click into the production menu. So electric charge in there. So that's going to do 1200 cycles a month, and then it's going to give you 200 electric out. So that doubles it up. Very nice. And then methane, exactly the same, but it's going to do 600 cycles, and it's going to double up from 100 to 200. All very nice. Then if we go to the cheaty version, we've got the same recipe, 100 to 200 on both electric and methane, but the cycles go up to 4,800 a month, from 600 for the methane and 1,200 for the electric. I mean, the electric's 1,200 to then 4,800, so that's like 4 times the amount. And then the methane, 600 to 4,800. That's even more. That's ridiculous. Anyway, right, as an input, you need to put electric and methane into both of these. So you go for whichever one you want. Now, you can get electric and methane from a BGA. Yes, you can get it from all BGAs. But, and this is the but, if you use a base game one, you can't take the methane and the electric out. It just gets sold straight off. What you need is a BGA that has it as a storable or distributable output. Fair enough. Now we've gone for this one. This is also by Disturb Simulation, the industrial BGA. So if we come over to this, obviously we've got that there. So we've got the electric and the methane all distributing. Yeah. Now obviously you've got your BGA, that's going to do it normal, that's fine. What these are basically for is just giving you a bit of extra profit, which is fair enough, because that's what we're in the game for, is to make some money. That being said, I like it. Very nice. Right, next up is Buildable Feedlot Pack. This is by Schultz Modding, 1.48 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu, and the first part is going to be under animals. So we've got under cows there, 25 grand to place down. It's going to hold 1,000 cows. Now I've got this filled up with cows at the minute. That's not 1,000 there, but still, obviously it's only for aesthetics. The whole shenanigans behind the scenes means it's got 1,000 cows in, which is ace. So what you want to do with this is give that, obviously you've got the red lines there, that's just the area where the cows are going to be running around in. So we'll place that down. Right, jobs are good. And then also, because this is a feedlot pack, if we then go up to the decorations and fences, we'll scroll along to the end to find them all. So what this section is, so we've got fence, we've got then different fence, we then got a different fence again, a different fence, oh no, a gate, sorry, and then a different gate, another gate. Then we'll come up to others and we'll scroll back along because there's a couple on here as well. Now we've got the water tire tank. It's just for aesthetics. There we are, place that down. It doesn't actually give water to the cows at all. Or you can go for the loading chute. We'll spin it around. I like that. There you are, jobs are good. And obviously with the fences, you pick whichever one you want, whichever style you want. You just drag it out, jobs are good, and go around, fence it all off. Now what's good about these is you could place a few of these back to back, side by side, whatever you want to call it. So we'll do that one, we'll spin that round. Like that, a bit more, there you are. Bit better. Get it lined up as best you can. There we are. And in that whole section now, we can hold 2,000 cows, which is ace. Now, what you've got here is your animal dialog box. We'll click on that. So I've already got 1,000 cows in. Jobs are good. You got your feeding point there. Very nice. And also put your straw in. You can just see it under there. Because obviously when you place it down, it does give that sort of painted grass look. I did try and go over it with the meadow texture, but it's sort of gone over everything. But alright, it is what it is. Then you come here, you've got your box there for turning the grid on or off. So obviously you place it down to show you where cows are going to be running around, and you just click on that, turn it off. If we come over here, obviously got the same options. You can see the red lines, green lines. See the red lines there? Turn those off. Very nice. Now what you can also do with this, because it's not classed as a pasture, you can get slurry and manure, but you will need to put an extension down. So I've got this one here. Place that down. Very nice. We've also got the manure extension. Look at that. Dear, oh dear. 233,000 litres of manure. Now, I've placed all this down and run it for 1 month. That's what it's produced. And what you can also do is get milk out of it, which is ace. But you will need to have the milk tank extension to do that. Now, we'll go down to the animal section. There we are. So we've got 55,000 litres of milk. Job done. That was done like overnight. Only fast forward 1 month. I mean, we got 64,000 litres of straw. That was something like 170,000 when I filled it up. TMR, we still got 191,000 litres. Now, I put like 600,000 litres in that, and it was only like half full. This is going to take a huge amount of food to keep it going. But that being said, we've got 291,000 litres of slurry. Wow. Wow is the only word for it, because you want to do some cow rearing, cow husbandry. This is ace. I mean, 1,000 cows going into there. That is brilliant. I love it. And next up is agricultural input production. This is by Design Farming, 2.14 megabyte on the download. Now on the website it's classed as an update, but if you look at the version it's 1.0, which is normally the first version of it. So I'm not sure if it's an update or if it's a new mod. So we're going to go through it as an update anyway, just to cover all the bases. So you're going to find this in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. So there it is, 60 grand to place down. And obviously you're going to make some different things out of this. So you've got your loading input there, you got your pallet spawn point there, and we're going to click on that. There we are. So you're going to be able to make mineral feed, bond silage additive, or seeds. Oh, that's interesting. So mineral feed, you're going to require wheat and canola. You're going to get that out, not a problem. Then got the silage additive, you need canola and soybeans. And then for seeds, you need wheat, liquid fertilizer, and herbicide. I like that. I mean, that's in the style of the, what's it, the spinnery? Yeah, I think it's a spinnery. Oh, I like that. Something different. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Lizard 25DU trailer. This is by FSG Modding, 4.72 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trailers. So the two versions we got there are the T and the F. So you got the T standing for tipper, and then the F standing for a flatbed. Now this tipper is going to do pretty much everything loose in the game apart from grapes. It's got an 18,100 litre capacity. It's only going to cost you 36 grand. It has got the gooseneck on it, which means you can be able to pick it up with a pickup or a truck or whatever, because it hooks up to all those sort of things. Usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then we'll come down to main colour. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Metallic copper. Main colour does the main body. Oh, copper trailer. Yeah. And then the chassis colour obviously does the chassis. Look at the state of that. Oh, that is ace. And we'll come out of that and we'll go into the F, the flatbed trailer. Now, you can use this as a flatbed, and you can also tip it back, and then some ramps will come out the back as well. You could use it as a bit of a transport trailer, which is very nice indeed. Same options as the previous one. So obviously we're going to go for it. Oh, yes, copper for the win. Oh, look at the state of that. Brilliant. Right, next up is the Robert Hydro Pail 1. This is by Paolo 5090R, 17.47 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these under the animal section. So we've got the GL version and the GT version. Basically, they're both the same, apart from the GT version has got that pipe on the top where you can shoot the straw out rather than just dumping it at the side. So if we go into the GL version, we'll spin it around there. So you've got that little chute out there. That's where all your straw, hay, grass, whatever you're shredding, because this is a bale shredder basically, you're going to drop it out the side like that. Jobs are good in. It's going to take one bale, going to do round bales, 60 horsepower requirement for me tractor, 12.5 grand to buy. Now the options are very interesting indeed. So you got the attacher type as standard as the Manitou. You can have telehandler, front loader, stole, JCB, skid steer loader, wheel loader, or back to Manitou. So basically every attacher apart from a 3-point link, which is interesting, I must admit. And obviously we go into the GT, it's going to be the same as the other one, it's just going to have that spout on the top rather than the chute out the side. Yeah, I mean, if you've got some bales that need shredding, these pair do nicely. Right, and the last mod for the day is the Case IH Magnum 8900 series. This is by Kazarius Modding, 68.38 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it on the medium tractors. So it's got a 170 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 58,900 to buy. Now we've got the wheel set up. Now there is a ton, an absolute ton of different wheels and tyres shenanigans on the go with all this. Now, you go for whichever one you want because there is loads. Now, so we'll carry on. So you got fenders. So you got no or yes. Now, these only work on the wheel setup where it says inverted. You go any further and they disappear. All right, fair enough. You then got front extra lights, no or yes. Puts those on the grille. You then got mirrors, no or yes. You then got beacon light, no or left. No or yes, although it's on the left, mind you. Then got front options, no, weight bracket, 500 kilo front weight, 1,000, rock box, or nothing. And we come down to quick hitch, so we spin it around the back like that, no, or yes. Then got the 2-wheel drive axle width. Now what we need to do is go back up to the tyres here and get ourselves onto a 2-wheel drive version like that. Because otherwise this isn't going to work. You've got like that. There you are. Change the width for the front axle. Now, if you've got the 4-wheel drive version on, obviously it's not going to change the 2-wheel drive axle width, which is fair enough. We'll then come down to monitor. No or yes. It puts that different versions in there, mind you. So what do you have? We've got KPM3, B Vantage, Field View, or all of them, or nothing. You then got engine setup, so 170, 214, 239, 261, 261 again, and then back to 170. You can change the main colour, black, stainless steel, or chrome. Obviously, that's going to change the exhaust for you. Then you've got rim colour, grey or black, although it doesn't do the front ones on the 2-wheel drive, mind you. But alright, fair enough. I mean, if you like your older style tractors, yeah, that's alright, that is. I mean, you might spend about 2 hours going through the different tyre options, mind you, but now that is very nice. Right, and we got quite a few updates today. The first one is Grain Quid Pro by Missy B and Vulcan 95. We got Flat Bottom Silos by the Flying Dutchman. We got the Bednar Terraland Pack by Nico Pix. We got the Fent 900 S4 by Alice Agua Ole. Got the Old Cowshed by DMI 20mm Normandy. We got the Massey Ferguson 8700S by Blower. Got the Potato Processing by Harrison Fork. Got the Forage Factory by LSMT Modding Team. Got the Old Grey Mill by Bartsanov 3. And our last update is for La Caranella Map by Ershabet. Now this it requires a new save game, and if you ever want to go and have a look on the website, you'll see why, because there is a boatload of updates to this. Absolute boatload. There is tons, absolutely tons of it, which is excellent. It's pretty much like a new map, to be fair, but there is loads. You want to go check that out just to see what's been updated on that, because there is a big long read for you, which is ace. This is a current testing list that's with Giants at the minute. Nothing on there for console, mind you, but you know how it works by now. That doesn't mean anything until the mods come out the following day. So that's your mods done for you. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.